how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Hardcore Warrior.
Greetings.
Today we are back in Winter Spring, guys, and we are going to head to Bellwood today. Make our way down here and get ourselves another Songflower buff. Because why not, right?
Where would you like to fly to?
It's been helping quite a bit. Getting close to level 59, 3 bars away. We'll probably get hopefully a bar today or two. I don't know if we'll get the level, but we'll get some XP. Not too sure if we'll head down to Thunderbluff yet. Maybe we'll do that later, after like we're 59. But I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. The world first race for the raid Manaforge Omega has been completed. Dimensius got taken down by Team Liquid, and they have clean sweeped the expansion. So, congratulations to Team Liquid. They got world first for all of the raids in the War Within. And those other raids were Narubar Palace and the expansion or Liberation of Undermine. I haven't done any of these raids, so they're still new to me. But they yeah, clean sweeped. That's kind of insane. It was close though. It was a close race. Echo was 0.12% away from finishing the boss, and Team Liquid just snuck in there and took it down. 384 pulls to kill Dimensius. It's quite a bit. It's not the most ever, but I think it would be considered one of the hardest bosses of all time. And some new information has come out for Midnight. There's going to be a new 40 vs 40 battleground called Slayer's Rise, I believe. It's a void-themed battleground. And it's going to sort of be like Alturic Valley. You know, you fight against, you know, one side fights against the other, and whoever takes down the final boss, or the leader of the opposite side wins. They lead you in the beginning, they lead you into like a 40 versus 40 battle, which is pretty cool. Interested to see what that's going to be like. And they've also put a little bit of work into leveling, guys. So say you start at Exile's Reach, which is like the beginning starting zone for like new players. They Exile's Reach is like the starting zone that they have. And it used to bring you into battle for Azeroth, but now it's going to bring you into Dragonflight. And the cool thing is you'll be able to level from like 1 to 70 in Dragonflight. But once you complete Dragonflight, you don't just stop after the leveling process. There's going to be story mode raids. So you're going to be able to go through the entirety of all of the raids and check out the full story of the expansion, which is good. Because there is a lot more to the story after, you know, after you complete the leveling campaign, right? All right, so how are we doing here? Layer 2. Is this just, can we use this? Oh, it just got picked. Just missed it. How's layer 2 looking here? There's one all the way down here we can probably catch. Maybe we'll do that. 6 minutes? Think we can get down there in 6 minutes? Probably. But yeah, I like this idea of story mode raids. I think it's great. I hope they do it for all the expansions, so you can really like dive into the story of each expansion. Because even in vanilla, like the story doesn't just end when you hit level 60. You know, there's still, you know, Molten Core, and then there's Bright Blackwing Lair. And then after that, you got the AQ40 gate opening event, and then AQ40, and then you have you know, the build up to Naxxramas, and then the, you know, clearing Naxxramas. It's awesome if they do that for every expansion. I know it's probably just going to be for Dragonflight, But I think that's a good expansion to do because a lot of people are confused about that one, including myself. I don't really know the story that well, so I might do it. And then from 70 to 80, is going to be War Within catch-up. So it's going to be the same thing as Dragonflight, but you get to experience, you know, the leveling story in the War Within, and then they have, you know, Undermine and then Koresh. And then I assume you get to do the story mode raids as well for that expansion. And what story mode raids are, it's like you and 9 other like NPCs, you go through a raid. It's really all it is. Not a bad idea. I think it's going to make leveling a lot better in retail. Because it was a little confusing. Even with the Chromie thing, the Chromie thing was pretty cool. You could, like, level through an entire expansion from, like, level 10 to max level. But now that they're going to add story mode raids, you'll really get to dive into the lore of each expansion instead of just completing the leveling journey. Yeah, so it's probably the best thing I heard. I'm excited for the Battleground, too. The Battleground sounds pretty cool. And then they did some, like, updates to Transmog. I think I mentioned that last episode, where your Transmog items are slot-specific now instead of, you know, loot-specific. So if you Transmog your helmet slot, all of your helmets will look like that Transmog when you equip them. Instead of like, oh, I got a new helmet. Okay, now I have to spend coin to transmog it again. I think that was a good addition to the game. Saves people gold. And, you know, having to always change their transmog all the time. It's kind of annoying. Especially if you just like to use this one set. Like on my Druid in retail, I always had this like one set that I used. It was this, it's like a white transmog set. I forget what it's called. But you sort of look like the wildlings from Game of Thrones. I always thought it looked pretty cool. And then I would use this, this store-bought helmet. It's like an ice crown helmet with like an ice effect. Maybe if I ever do a retail playthrough, I'll probably show you guys. Yeah, I forget what the set's called. And the helmet. What's it called? Like the ice helmet, wow. No, it's... Yeah, the Crown of Eternal Winter is what it's called. It's a spooky frost helm. It periodically glows ice blue and covers your face with a skull. That would be my helmet, and then I don't know how I'm gonna find the transmog for this. But I think the transmog that I use is actually in vanilla. It's like a set that you could collect in vanilla. Transmog's pretty cool. I'm a fan of it. And I'm looking forward to the Legion remix. I was debating on playing it, because if I did, I would probably play a Demon Hunter. It's like the only class I haven't leveled on the channel is a Demon Hunter. Leveled every other class in the game. So we're due for a Demon Hunter playthrough. And I was reluctant on doing it because I didn't know if I would be able to use the Mage Tower, the Warglaives that I got in Legion. I was wondering if those were character specific, but supposedly they're account specific. So if I level another Demon Hunter, it will also be able to use the the Mage Tower Warglaives, which are my favorite. Kind of like this. There's like this flaming. They look like flaming Warglaives, and you can't get them anymore unless you did Mage Tower back then. And they're not allowing you to get the Mage Tower items supposedly in Legion, which is, I guess, I don't know, too bad. I guess would have been cool if they opened up the Mage Tower again, but I think it would be too easy because your characters in these remix events are a little bit ridiculous and overpowered. And the Mage Tower was actually, like, somewhat challenging back then. So yeah, maybe I'll level up. I'll probably be my next character that I play as a Demon Hunter during the Legion remix. But we still have, you know, I'm still leveling the monk and also this warrior. It's still going to take a while to level these guys, but and then by that time they're leveled up. I assume Legion Remix will be out soon. And this new like leveling campaign, the story mode raids, that's coming out in patch 11.27, so after Legion Remix. It's like the final patch of the War Within. And that's when they are going to probably, you know, Legion Remix will be over, and then you're able to bring your Legion Remix characters over to Midnight, or the last patch of the War Within. They did the same thing with Mists of Pandaria Remix. I brought my level 70 monk over before the War Within came out. Yeah, that would be the final class, is the Demon Hunter. I've leveled every class, which is kind of crazy. Sort of what my channel is. I'm just like collecting playthroughs from leveling playthroughs of every class and even every race. We've done quite a bit of races as well. Pretty sure we've leveled every class. I've leveled a Warlock, a Priest, like 1 to max level, that for that current version of the game. Done a Mage a couple times actually, Druid multiple times, Warrior a few times. Right here's a Warrior. Death Knight we did during the Wrath of the Lich King launch. Evoker I did during Dragonflight. Leveled a Paladin in Sod, and also the Burning Crusade as a Blood Elf. Shaman during the Shaman playthrough during the Burning Crusade. It's a Draenei. Rogue playthrough, we did a hardcore Night Elf Rogue playthrough. Pretty much every class. Trying to see if I'd like missed any. Played a Warlock and a Priest during Sod. Season of Discovery. Hunter, I've done it multiple times. We did the Dwarf Hunter in Vanilla. And then Worgen Hunter and Cataclysm. Did a Goblin Warrior as well. Cataclysm. What's another one? It's another class. I think I named them all. Did somebody pick it? Somebody pick it here? They're saying the timer's 22 minutes. Did I miss it? I must have. Let's try to get layer 3. We can. Okay, good. This guy's inviting us. I think we'll be fine if we layer a pop. And maybe somebody picked it when I was talking about classes. I was fighting some over here. Should take us to layer 3. There we go. We're layer 3 now. Thank you. Yeah, we've done them all, I think. Except for Demon Hunter. And races, I've done pretty much all of them except for most of the allied races in retail. Like we've leveled the Tauren. Level one right now. Flag carrier was a Tauren. Leveled an Orc, Troll. Undead, multiple undeads. Human, Gnome, Night Elf. And Dwarf. And then I did Draenei and Blood Elf during TPC. And then we did Drakthir during Dragonflight. And then we're doing a Pandaren right now. Or Miss Pandaria. Done Pandaren twice now. During MOP Remix and also now for MOP. Yeah, Monk was the last one I didn't mention. Yeah, we haven't finished... Well, I guess we leveled one in MOP Remix. But we're not really done the Monk playthrough. So yeah, we're still doing the Monk. But the Monk role will probably finish pretty soon. That was a class I forgot to mention. Yeah, we've done like all the races, all the classes. There's really not much left to do other than check out the allied races in retail, and then play a Demon Hunter. That's pretty much it. I've done pretty much every starting zone in vanilla. So I'm a little conflicted about what we should do. I'm starting to play endgame more because we've pretty much leveled every class. All the expansions too we've done. We've done vanilla, TBC, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, Mr. Pandaria now. And then the retail ones I've done is Shadowlands, Dragonflight, and then the War Within. So I guess we haven't done Battle for Azeroth. Legion. We'll check out Legion during the Remix event. And also Warlords of Draenor. So pretty much done every expansion except for those three. And that's another reason why I want to check out the Legion event. The leveling experience in Legion is pretty fun. That's the Suramar city is amazing. It's one of my favorite parts of Legion is Suramar. We'll also get to go to Argus, which is the home planet of the Burning Legion. Pretty sure, yeah, you go to Argus, right? Or is that Warlords of Draenor? I think that's Legion. All right, here we are. We're at the spot. We're layer 3. Can we get this? There we go. We got a Songflower, guys. I guess we'll hearth back to Everlook. And we'll get some better, we'll get better XP there. Let's just sell some junk.
Come in, come in. Just don't sit too close to the stove. It hasn't exploded yet today, but just to be safe, I think you should sit elsewhere.
We still need this. Alright, so let's go back up here. We'll try to get the last 3 Ursas. Sounds like a plan. There's another 59 shaman with us here. Looks like we're going to the same place. Tauren brothers. Look at this guy. He's decked out. Got Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer, Spirit of Zandalar, Elixir of Mongoose, 25 Agi, 2% crit. This guy's a savage. Elixir of Giants, 25 strength. That Mongoose is probably the best physical DPS elixir you can use. I thought I was going a little overboard here with my Songflower buff. You should just get Songflower, man. Why don't you? I'll top it off with a Songflower. What's he doing over here? See if there's any Ursus up top. Zandevius is up there. Don't want to go up there. So I guess we'll have to stick with the Ursas on the hill. Level 60 priest died. Call you meal. He got taken down in Kalimdor. It doesn't really tell you what he died to. Died in Orgrimmar. Supposedly. It's weird. Yeah, we'll start fighting stuff and hopefully we get some Ursas eventually. We only need 3. Let's use fire water, get our 35 strength. Yeah, that's probably the plan, guys. We'll do some end. I'm gonna keep playing this hardcore character until he dies. Hopefully that never happens. And the gnome mage is my main character, I would say. So I'm gonna keep playing the gnome mage. And then Legion Remix event. Check that out as well. With a Demon Hunter. And there's the Shaman, he's already up top, taking all the Ursas down. Oh. Come on, let's get this Chimera down fast. I need to get a food buff. I want to get this Ursa, though, before he does. These are the only ones that are safe. All the other ones are surrounded by Xavius, or whatever his name is. Oh, this guy pulled 2? What a savage. Good old level 60 farming for Fire Waters. A pretty cool view. You can see Everlook from here. Yeah, that's the plan for WoW, I think. And then I'm gonna probably end up keep playing the monk. From time to time, I might hop on the druid. Like the druid just hit level 90. We might hop on the druid and do some dungeons. I'm gonna play pretty casually on that character. So I'm not too sure, which one I really want to play, the monk or the druid. We'll see. Yeah, that's the plan, guys. There we go. Watch out here. Why doesn't this level 60 go down? Actually, never mind. He probably doesn't want to fight that guy either. Jump down here and fight. Oh, there's more here. I missed one. I wonder how far it goes. Yeah, there's one right down there. This guy's a psycho. I gotta watch out fighting this guy. There we go. We actually hit our shot. There's Zendavius. See him? There's the crap out of him. Somebody fighting him? Is he going down there to fight him? It's a level 62 elite. He has some nasty abilities. If you fight him with the Ursas, it's pretty scary. Yeah, he's not fighting them. Yeti's down there. Only need a few more Ursas. We could actually layer hop here. Go on the road, layer hop, come back up. See if there's any Ursas. It's probably our best bet to get the quest done. Or we just wait. This layer is, it's a little full. This zone's getting completely demolished. And yeah, back to what I was saying about guilds and like just vindictive guild members. There's I don't know if you guys remember the guild, the hardcore one. Like, I'm interested to see what hardcore guilds are like. They're probably, I assume they're even worse. And I remember there was a guild, they were going through Nax. Nice, we got some firewater there. Forget the character's name, the name of the guy, but a player tried to wipe everybody during the Four Horsemen fight. And he actually killed a lot of players. And he was like waiting for this moment for so long. I don't know, some people just want to play the villain, I guess. Maybe it's like an RP thing. You never know. They just want to be the villain. There's always one. But there's videos about it. I forget what they call them, the Headless Horseman. I forget what it is, Headless Horseman. Yeah, I forget what it is. It's like a grief. He like griefed his entire guild. Number 1 griefer wipes hardcore raid on Horseman. Beamed. Yeah, his name is Tiny Violin. That was his name. Yeah, he kills a hardcore raid by mocking blowing a meteorite beam onto them. Mocking blows a taunt. So he taunted it onto his raid. It's pretty nasty. I think we're okay here. It's actually an awesome place to farm. We get this quest done today, so that's good. And then we can, I guess, continue farming these Verbolgs because they're probably the best things to farm. I remember there being a Yeti farm, though. Or a Yeti quest we could do here. Yeah, they're out there. The villains. The insider villains of raids. I hope I don't... If I join a guild and there's somebody like that, that would be so sad, man, to lose your character that way. I love how this shaman spawns right when we're about to, like, get this final Ursa here. It's like the worst mob to pull. Okay, I think we can get him here. Shaman's leaving. There's something behind us. Orc died to Ragefire Trog and Ragefire Chasm. Actually, a lot of deaths in that dungeon. Especially people falling in lava. I think we've seen somebody die to falling in lava on this. I think it was on this character maybe. When we did Ragefire Chasm. It was so long ago, though. Alright, so there we go. We got Winterfall activity completed. We have to go all the way over here to complete it. I guess we'll go do that. I'll pick up... maybe we'll farm for a bit more. Still have 10 minutes on our firewater, so... it's probably a good idea to use as much of that as we can. Yeah, I've done a lot of Hunter playthroughs, actually. I didn't just do one in Cataclysm and Vanilla. We also my first, I think, WoW playthrough on this channel was a Hunter. My Shadowlands one, or one of my first ones. First one was a Druid. But then we played Shadowlands on a Troll Hunter. And then I played a Troll Hunter for, I brought that character back for Warwithin, I just remembered. It's my only level 80 character in the Warwithin is a Troll Hunter. Forget his name, I think it's Trav Dingo or something like that. I've made a lot of characters over the years. Squidly Diddly the Shaman. so long ago. The Draenei leveling zone is pretty good too. I think it's a little bit underrated. I'm gonna watch out for this shaman when he starts patrolling back to us. Pretty peaceful zone. Reminds me of Mulgore. Both of the TBZ zones they added. The Blood Elf one's great too. Eversong Woods. Like, the music in that zone's awesome. TBC's are really... They did a great job at TBC. We're actually getting obliterated here. Should have put Demo Shut up earlier. Alright, well, seems like the shaman's on his way back. I wonder how much we'll get for the quest here. 6,200 XP. Wonder if we'll get another quest after. Probably not. Get 150 Timber Maw hold rep, though. Wonder if we're still hated. I mean, we're unfriendly. Yeah, we're still unfriendly. It's gonna be a while before we get neutral here. Pull this guy back a bit. Big crit. There's the healing touch. Kick that. Cool to see somebody fight that satyr down there. I guess that's the satyr who's getting them all to drink fell water. Maybe he's deceived them. With the classic, you know, drink this and you'll be more powerful line that the Burning Legion always uses. It's probably the same water that I guess maybe the satyrs drank. The satyrs used to be night elves, I assume, right? Pretty sure. I don't really know much about the lore of satyrs. This one seems a little dangerous, this one over here. Like if you charge into him, it makes me wonder if I'm gonna fall off. There's Zandavius down there. Zandivius. Go, we finished off a bunch of verses. I would recommend coming up here if you actually have to deal with them. It's a lot better than being down there, kind of in like an enclosed area. You can sort of escape it. You can run up this way, but then you'd have to deal with the Ursas that are up top. Spawning back, guys. Two minutes on our food buff. 4 minutes on our Winterfall Firewater. Oh, he's dodge miss. He missed our overpower. Don't see that too often. And I forget the reason why that tiny violin guy decided to grief his guild. I forget what the reason. There's always a reason. Why did tiny violin? He griefed an entire raid. It's funny how Jewel Gemini knows about this. He felt wronged by a previous guild, seeing it as a form of revenge and a way to gain attention by witnessing the destruction. He spent a year gaining the trust of the raid members before orchestrating their deaths during the next Rammus 4 Horsemen encounter in a planned Judgment Day event, which resulted in 36 of the 40 participants losing their character. Yeah, he said there was corruption within the guild. I guess it's a loot dispute. He probably explains it better than Gemini does. Kind of waiting for these two to sort of split up a little bit here. Okay, it's probably now a good time. Nope. There we go. Yeah, he did it for notoriety too. He wanted to be known as the big. He's pretty much it. Well, I remember him now. Like, I still remember what he did. I didn't remember his name. I do now, though. So he did get the notoriety he wanted. It's probably the biggest hardcore grief of all time. You know, a guild, and you think about it, these characters have been playing for like close to 1,000 hours. The amount of like raids they've done, the farming. It's a lot of time there to just especially to lose those characters and all the loot on that character. It's pretty devastating. Come on, get him down. Miss. This is getting kind of crazy. We're gonna lose our fire water buff soon. Finally get a crit. Jeez. Seed here. We have 2 buffs right now. We have 2 fire waters. And they're around 2 gold each. That's pretty cheap, man. Hardcore mats are very cheap, it seems like. Compared to, like, I think on Night Slayer, I remember these being like 10 gold a pop, like every single fire water. When I was playing on Faralina back then, it was like at least 10 gold each. But the thing is, with hardcore, there just isn't that many people like trying to buy these items, right? Because not a lot of people make it to 60, and a lot of people, when they make it to 60, they don't really, you know, raid. Like, I think raid, it's pretty neat. Like, I think it's like less than 1% of the hardcore player base raids. So there just isn't that many people buying endgame stuff. Another 60 died. Rip and threat. This guy died in a Makara to a Tauren druid. His last words were grats. I wonder what the story is behind that Makara. Pretty hard to... Warriors are like the worst dueling class.
Just don't sit too close to the stove. It hasn't exploded.
It's hard to win
today,
as a warrior.
Just to be safe, I think you should sit elsewhere.
I feel bad if I Makara'd somebody at 60 and killed their character. It's kind of... It's a big hit. Yeah, guys, we're going to call the episode here. Next episode, we will probably do a little bit of farming with Songflower. Might check out another one of these quests, maybe. And once we get, once the Songflower is sorted down low, we'll go over here and we'll turn this quest in. Maybe we'll get another one, and then we'll pick up another Songflower and continue farming. Hopefully we can hit level 59. But as always, thanks for watching, guys. Keep your heads up. Later.